So you gotta ask yourself, why would anyone stay in the United States without ever becoming a citizen? Think about it. Why would they stay in this country and never want to become a U.S. citizen? You know what I mean? It could be fraud, it could be, they're a child molester in their own country, so they'll never be in the United States. You gotta fingerprint them and check them all out. All kinds of ideas why anyone would come to this country and never want to become a citizen. They stay in this bitch for like 10, 15, 20 years and never become a citizen. Oh, that's treason, dog. You know what I mean? They know exactly who they are. Little trick-ass motherfuckers. Anyways, look. When they get looked into, it's always about this. More than likely, they're creating a lot of fraud that's collecting taxpayers' benefits. Things like that. A lot of them have corrupt backgrounds. You know what I mean? Where they'll probably be killed in their own country. And also, you got to think, what country allows citizens to be here and just stay? Nobody allows that. But they come here to our country. You know what I mean? But they're citizens to another country and they don't want to be a U.S. citizen. Well, we're going to force them out. You know what I mean? And that's what this whole idea about is cutting off all their benefits and stuff like that first. But next we're going to go after all the businesses. You know what I mean? Because these guys think they're innocent. These guys think like it's legal to practice this type of behavior. You know what I mean? Every place in the world, you got to keep extending your visa. You got to go ahead and do your things like that. He's mad because nothing's set up. 9:30, 10:30, whatever he's talking about. Just ask him if he's a citizen. I'll shut him up. He's mad at you guys. So, there's a lot of routes, but I want you to expand on that idea, why this is occurring and heavily practiced here, and why has it continued to be practiced here, and why has it now finally been implemented to change. It could be transferring of funds, the embezzlement to the government, that the government's greed is so analytical now, and they got a great, beautiful computer system that will make everything untraceable. However, the bigger question you want to ask is, if you really need a guy to self-correct, ask yourself if you're an idiot or not. You know what I mean? Because you already know for a fact that, you can self-correct by just choosing it. Just like how you choose that Benz, just like how you choose that ugly girlfriend, just how you choose that unfaithful woman, and just how you choose to be unfaithful to your own, things like that. You know what I mean? It's all a big choice. So do not ever feel sorry for anyone that their actions are all definitely premeditated. Yeah, some came here during the time when, we allowed that, and they're legit. Nothing wrong with them. They didn't have to become a citizen. You know what I mean? But there's got to be some kind of implementation where they got to put in, man, where mandates that we don't care who you are, man. We want to know what's up. Do a background check and all that. You know what I mean? Because that's treason to our own citizens here. In terms of like safety and things like that. So you got to think and believe, man, why other countries don't allow it and why we do. Because the political party could benefit through embezzlement. The political party could benefit through voter fraud. Really, they're going to be embezzling because voter fraud is so easy, they could just lie about that. And plus, why would you think it's a political party when there's only one democracy republic? I mean, that do not serve the U.S. citizens, but spend billions elsewhere for the war machine interests, just like what's happening right now.